Hey folks, welcome back to Caves of Qud. So, yeah, we are still right here. I'm essentially picking back up directly from where we were last time. I just pressed end video and start new video, essentially. But this was a big group of goats, but no boss. Which is strange. Maybe that's just what that was, right? I don't know. There do not seem to be any, what was it, madpoles? Yeah, in this river. Because I think it's not the river tile on the map, it's just a river. Yeah, oh, fungus. Rusty jungle and fungus patch. Yeah, no. I'm gonna skip that one. Let's go south. And slimy jungle and fungus patch. Jeez. Let's go north a bit. So what we have? Yeah. Jungle. Good. Alright. Destroy the killipede. Destroy the goats. You know? It is diminishing returns until 25. It is diminishing returns, so we only get half the experience out of those guys, but it's still like 170 or something, so it's still okay, you know. It's like it will take us a lot of time to actually level up from this, but it's still worth it. So yeah. Okay. This jungle with more ruins. Hey, how about you come closer? Okay, and dead. Okay. Okay. Whew. This is always like a section or a game stat when I'm as far as this, where I become really tense because I really fear dying. Because things, you know, you can run into really dangerous things here in the jungle. And you're usually at a point where you're pretty, well, I'm usually at a point where I'm pretty happy with my character. And I don't want this character to die. So, that's always a thing. Let's pick up the chem cell, leave the plate armor. We don't need that. Okay. Always expecting finding something dreadful in here. Sort of conditioned for that. In terms of ruins. Okay. Oh, it's just a horned chameleon. That's not that dreadful. Bunch of albino apes. Oh, there's a weird artifact. Flashbang grenade. Yeah, we don't need that. But we're gonna get this illuminated book. Hulk honey injector, yeah. And pick that up. Injectors don't weigh anything, so you can always pick them up, essentially. There's no downside in picking them up, is what I mean. Oh yeah, and I think I'm gonna try going south from here to find the river again. Jungle Harvest Stone. Okay, this is not. So it was just the one tile. The one map with the fungus. Good. And south of it, I guess. There's a lot of Naphtali here. Stunned for the turn, don't stun me. Oh, there is a slumberling. Okay, let's kill the Naphtalis and then kill the slumberling. Boom, dead. They still give us over 500, so that's actually... Maybe at some point we can, once we find a bit of underground, we can do another underground exploration and, you know, kill a bunch of slumberlings. Because they are a lot more common down there. No, I think that's a banana tree, isn't it? Let's do some harvestry. Like the 16, oh dear. Obviously I'm carrying too much. Let's drop 10 of those. Just keep 6. Oh, are you hostile? Oh, great saltbacks that are hostile, actually. So they are not... So they are just hanging out here. They are not part of a Dromad merchant. No. The good thing is that they are very slow. Well, I stunned it, but oh dear. Now there are more of them. They're probably part of a boss group. I might not be messing with that. Because there were also other turtles there. And... yeah, you know? I think I'm not going to be messing with that. Okay, let's see. Steel plate mail, carbide battle axe, another fix-it. We have enough fix-it spray foams by now. Let's harvest. Oh no, we cannot harvest right now. Maybe if I just wait a little longer. 10 more turns. Get some vine wafers out of that. Okay. Alright, let's just keep going along the river. That's what we're just going to be doing now for the foreseeable future, apparently. Until we find something. Or not. Right? And then we're just going to use a Gridgate recoiler, I think. We're going to make a stash in Gridgate and then make our way north into the jungle. Or maybe through the ruins first. Maybe do a bit of ruins exploration. And, you know, Tari jungle, okay. And at some point get to it's a flayed goatfolk corpse. I don't know what was happening here, but I'm not really a fan of it, I must say. Tar encrusted bone. Okay, let's bash our way in here. Oh yeah. Sheaf of bloodstained goatskin parchment. Let's read that. This might be the place, actually. Apparently this goatfolk village has been massacred. Now I confer upon myself sovereignty over the artifice of language, that the other may possess sight of the path along which I lead my thralls. Toward Amaranth, O deathless city, whence my cloven-hoofed children dream themselves into being. Hear Mammon, their beneficent father, he who is wrought from his own dream stuff. Amaranthine Mammon, Amaranthine father, Amaranthine dreams, inscrutable ramblings, yet feast upon the goat hearts. Okay, there's something bad is going on here. Let's get this. And let's be really careful in exploring further. Because something is here that should not be here. Pretty sure of it. What does our quest say? Find Mammon Soul Drinker. And return the Amaranthine Prism. Okay, that was the thing. Okay, everyone's dead. Can we see anything from here? No. Okay. It was not exactly the village, though. That was just a... That was just a very ominous You know? Okay, there's a slumberling there. Tari jungle. Ah, fuck off. Huh. Did not even get hit once. You get as close as you can, please. Okay. Alright. Oh no. There's a rest for a bit. There's something bad going on. I think this Mammon might be really bad news. So we're going to proceed with caution, is what I'm saying. So he probably has he has a bunch of goats under his thrall as well. They apparently have been murdering other goats and eating their hearts, is what I'm getting. Oh, slumberling. Hello. Okay. So they are probably not fun. So, we're just going to, I guess, continue following that river until we find Mammon. Oh, Sawhander. Sawhander. I saw a hander. Haha, fun, huh? Puns, puns, puns. Yeah. Okay. No, shoot the Sawhander, please. Not other crap. No. Crap. This is annoying. I think the Sawhander's dead. No, it's not. Reload. Can you please just drop dead? Oh, Christ. Okay. Jeez Louise. Kill the frog. Kill the leech. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Sawhanders. We need to definitely find a better ranged weapon. This is kind of a priority. The thing is, you can't really prioritize anything that you don't have any, you know, any power over. We don't. It pretty much depends on what we find. But I do hope that we find something at some point. We got those sniper rifles, but those weren't really any better. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, a Taco Suprema. Fullerite plate mail and Fullerite longsword. Let's examine this. EMP grenade MK3. I think MK3 I'm going to pick up. Also these, yeah, that could also help us against, you know, Sawhanders, for example. Okay, let's continue along the river. Tanglewood tree. This is just a jungle area again. Oh. I thought we had found the Goatfolk village, but we didn't. It was just a Goatfolk village that was massacred, or like one Goatfolk hours that was massacred by Mammon, apparently. We still have to find the actual thing. Well, still just normal jungle and a billion Naftalis, oh dear. Oh, come on. Let's kill them one by one. Stun me. Good thing is they just stun for one turn or something. They don't really do a lot of damage to us. Let's just take all of them out. man, this is a massacre. That's just a pile of bodies here. Okay. The river is still going on. Where are we? Once we can take a look at the map, we will. Where are we actually? Oh yeah, it goes way in, actually. Pretty soon gonna... No, not pretty soon, it's still gonna take a while. But we're gonna get close to those ruins, to the... in the center. Alright. Okay, the river goes south now. Lumbering falls asleep and there's smoke. Where there's smoke, there's probably fire. Yes. It comes from the south, so maybe that's actually... yeah, maybe that's actually... those may be bad tidings from the next map. So I'm just going to clear out this map completely, so that we have a map to fall back to. Maybe also the next map to the north. Oh yeah, slumbering. Let's rest up and actually kill the slumbering. Okay. Anything else? Goat meat. Yeah. What about this map? Did we clear that out? I think we did. Not all of it. Let's just do that. Sultan history and a new quest. There's something going on here. Don't know what that is. Oh yeah, it's goats killing Naphtali's. Well, we are over halfway to level 21 actually. Okay, well, let's take a look. Just jungle. Yeah, there's something going on here. Yeah, Goatfolk Thrall, indeed. So, a braid of roasted frog skin stretches taut over its swollen pectorals and fastens a satchel to its hip. Its hooves are stained with Naphtali blood. Spittle flies from its bleating mouth into a tuft of hair beneath its chin. Yeah, those things, they... And we found Mammon. Where are you? There you are. Has a fullerite maul, massive horns, stinger, and the Amaranthine Prism. Okay. Okay, let's do this. How are you doing? You're injured. Almost there. Almost. Oh dear, now we're getting a lot of damage. So I think it's time for a salve injector. Only have 3, but okay. Injured. Oh. What skills do we have? Slam. Oh yeah, we have shield slam as well. Let's do a shield slam, knock him prone. Okay. With apes went up. Alright, let's see. So, Yeshir skin slippers. What do they do? Plus 20 move speed. I think I'm gonna pick them up. They weigh only 1. Plastifier sneakers. We already have that. Let's look at this. -1 willpower. I'm not going to recall the story. 3 pages. Hey, let's take a look at that. The black glass. Uri the jeweler mumbled with a stone in his hand. Lapis from the shore of songs, said the boy. And, jasper, red rock. Uri furrowed his brow. Don't heed the tale of every thirsty fool, boy. The boy seemed to ignore him. He pointed to a small dusky shard the jeweler kept in a file on the high shelf of the pine cabinet. Did it madden Priam, truly? I don't know what they are talking about. Uri glanced over his shoulder at the black glass and sighed. Indeed, boy. Though I've heard it told all kings are mad, who else would think themselves fit to rule as eaters? From which shore was it culled? Asked the boy. None of this world. Do you know the tale of Ptah? No, the boy lied. When the eaters lived and skirted the stars, they visited the worlds of 1,000 different beings, and those beings likewise visited our own world. Several of those beings had assembled a coven that spanned the firmament, and they welcomed the eaters into its fold. For ages, the civilizations of the coven knew kindness and prosperity, and to all reaches of the clustered cosmos did the domain of the coven stretch. One of the beings of the coven hailed from a faraway and darkling star. With its mind it could fold the fabric of space and time as you or I might fold a supper cloth. To the coven it was known as Ptah. For reasons we can but fathom, the civilizations of the stars indicted Ptah. Not indicated, indicted Ptah. It was the will of the coven that it be held on our very world in the bondage of the eaters. Oh man, stuff begins happening. They contrived for Ptah a prison from which it could not fold itself away, and there Ptah languished for eons, on this world, right? In time the eaters left or perished, and the coven was forgotten to our world. Yet here Ptah remains imprisoned. And what of the Black Prism? Asked the boy. A handful of black sand drawn from the shores of a dreary rock that spun about Ptah's star. The sands were fired in the burning gases of that star and cooled suddenly when Ptah appeared in Qud a moment thence. It is said that Ptah bestowed the glass to an ancient custodian of its prison, so that the man might free it. Once the man had chosen to wield the glass, it began to mantle with an amaranthine hue. You see, those that peer through its faces are given to fits of madness. Oh dear, I hope we are not going mad for this. For they see the world by the light of Ptah's star, and they see themselves as Ptah does. What will become of it? Does it frighten you? Immensely. I mean to see it destroyed, but it bears the properties of no earthly glass, and my guild would never forgive me if I forsook the chance to study it first. It was the jewelers who bartered the thing from Priam's grieving sister. Now enough of this splendor, you are to study still. The boy's eyes stayed fixed on the prism. Well, we're gonna get this. And we're going to explore the rest of this village. Yeah, there are a bunch of goatfolk corpses still. There are probably a bunch of thralls around, so... well, let's see. Vine wafers, bandages. They're all corpses. Flayed goatfolk corpses. Let's see. Return it to the warden. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Also, we're gonna rest. Which I didn't before. Okay. Well. Oh, there's another thrall. Thrall is dead. Slam our way in. Okay. Slam our way in. There are not many thralls are around. That was it. Okay, let's take a look at... oops. Let's take a look at this. Polyratafa again. Bit more history. Just a few Naftali around. And that's it. Okay. Well, let's go back to Kuyakukia then. Hey, you are directly here. Naman's dead and I possess the prison. Yeah, we're not gonna fight. Is it so? Only a ferocious warrior could have slain Mammon. You must be such a warrior. Now hand over the prism and choose your reward. That's a lot of stuff. Oh. None of that we... we actually need? Well, let's get the Carweight folding hammer, why not? It's at least painted, you know. Right, so the Fullerite Maul is 10 2d4 plus 1. And the folded carbide is 9 2d4. Yeah, it's worse. With the magenta prism flock, okay. Yeah. Okay, we're done with this. Can you do live and drink, traveler? Okay, we did this quest. Well, this is the first time I've actually done this, so that's good. What we're gonna do is I'm going to use a Joppa recoiler, and we're gonna drop off a bunch of stuff in Joppa, I think. And we're gonna get the sower seeds. Then we're gonna go to Gridgate. And yeah, I don't know. We're gonna do whatever. And then we're gonna probably make our way north towards Golgotha. So replace cell with a chem cell. We're gonna activate, and we're going to be transported to Joppa. Hello, folks. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, share a bit of a secret with me. Zishian's pasture. Oh, it's a settlement. Well, there's also settlements. Whatever. Okay. Do you have anything? You're not gonna have anything, but you know. Yeah. Oh, a self-injector. That I'm gonna get. And let's get rid of this. Yeah, the crystal battle axe is worth a lot. Man, we really have a lot of stuff by now. 4 floating glow spheres. Well, we're probably gonna drop all of this in the stash here. Let's get rid of those. Okay, trade complete. Good. Okay. At some point we probably need to, you know, go in here, sell a bunch of this stuff, and, you know, just do something with it. Probably not much sense in just hoarding that stuff, but, you know, why not? I'm gonna keep the droid scrambler. It actually doesn't matter. I'm gonna put that away as well. Laser pistol, floating glow spheres, the grenades. We're gonna put away the Taco Suprema. Those are the books. We're gonna keep the books. Let's drop this. We don't need all those fix-it spray films, so let's drop a bunch of those. Yeah, we're gonna keep the food. Oh, for now. Okay. All right. So let's take out the chem cell from the Joppa recoiler, which apparently did not drain, which is strange. It was another chem cell. Sometimes there's weird stuff going on. It wasn't like the chem cell we actually put in there that got drained, but another one. Strange. I don't know. Gridgate recoiler, you are transported to Gridgate. Here we are. Yeah, we could make a stash here, but it doesn't really make any sense now because we've already dropped that stuff off in Joppa. So yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's go out. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to make our way through the ruins. We're going to do some underground exploration and then get to Golgotha and get through Oh no, I did not pick up the sower seeds. Well, then we're going to go into the jungle, kill a few goat folk there, and get ourselves a stash of sower seeds again. And then we're going to go to Golgotha. We're going to get through Golgotha, find the way droid, finish that thing off, and just transport back to Gridgate. And yeah, then we're up for the Bethesda Suza quest, I guess, right? So, fun stuff. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see y'all again next time. Bye bye.